When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Hewitt. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And it's away in Madden Ultimate Team. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action, Hurts has it. Taken in by Hill, right side. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple of yards. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Hurts setting up to throw. Taken in by Smith. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
63.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So second down coming up.
Second and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, they need 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's a big strike to Hill. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder, what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard
The
line.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Williams on the play action. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete. Unable to connect with his running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To the air yet again, Williams. Has a big strike to Addison. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
24 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down. 24-yard gain. On the
First
play.
down, Williams.
First down.
Headed out right. He takes it himself. And they take this in for the score.
On the keeper.
The Saints finish off their opening drive. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Williams off the play fake. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
That's caught. This is Addison. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Saints first down. A gain of 7.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
No touch, 180.
Hurts throwing again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is third down. Here he goes, third and long. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hurts yet again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Saints are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway. That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Williams throwing again here on second down. That's completed right side. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. Their first.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here's Williams again. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Ravens watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it. Working quickly here.
And the Saints.
Williams to throw on first. It is caught left side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
A gain of 15.
First down throw by Williams. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. To throw, Williams. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's got it inside the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, if the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. On play action, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. Walker now from the gun. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. 3rd down. Here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Making the call himself. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. It's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Saints tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. Finds his fullback. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Sending him on the dive. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Williams set to pass. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. And goes to the hurry up here.
Saints 1st down.
Walker on 1st down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he can only manage a few yards at most.
At the 46-yard line.
It's incomplete to Kenny Walker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Back to throw. Brought in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
Jason Sanders set to
Now after tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. And nope, not a chance in this one. Knee down for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He'll look to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line, a 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the well again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Setting up to pass. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. To throw. And they break the tie as it's caught for a touchdown. What a call, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that should win this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 28.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down. Now here's Williams. Forced out to his right. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it ends